Holy mackerel. Good morning, everybody. I completely lost track of the time. There you are. Happy Monday. Welcome back, everyone. Let's see who's here. Now, it is a really, I don't know how the internet works. It is a great mystery to me. Um, it's a really great day here, and I'm wondering if that affects my signal. So let me know if I become frozen or I glitch out or whatever, because it's a shame to do a lot of content when I can't post it or you can't see me. So just let me know. I'm gonna be glass half full and see. Good morning, Donna in Alberta. Good morning, Mom. You made it. I thought you were out running around. Good morning, Crystal in Nova Scotia. Mild day. Yeah, it is mild here too. That seems to be a good trend. Rug on the screen. Oh, I'm going to show you the rug on the screen. That's a nicey. Good morning, Melinda. How are you in Indiana? Rain and a few flakes of snow. Ooh, shake up time. It's like you get what you get this time of year, right? We can have these mild days or we can get slammed with snow. You just don't know. And good morning, Cynthia in San Antonio, Texas. And Teresa, rainy day in Ohio. Good morning, Joelle. Sunny Calgary. It's so funny how different it can be. And Crystal doesn't like that. She's jealous. Chilly in Texas. Oh, let's see. Good morning, Linda B. and Linda H. Good morning, both of you. And Doreen in upstate New York. Newark. Good morning, Pat. It's raining here in Hamilton, Ontario, giving me the urge to hook. There you go. See, not that you need a reason, but on these rainy days, it isn't super tempting to run around. It is kind of much more enticing to just sit and work on projects. Not that we need a reason. Oh, good morning, Lulia, good morning. And Chrissy, good morning. I sent some stuff out to you just now. Good morning, April. Good morning, Karen in Kentucky. Snow flurry there too. Good morning, Connie. Oh, good morning, Darlene in Sacramento, California. Sunny there for sure, right? Good morning, Cynthia. Well, good morning, everybody. How is it going? We had such a nice Zoom call last night. I'm going to be doing Zoom 8 o'clock for the next at least one more week. I shouldn't say a few weeks. We'll see how it goes because I know I'll be traveling next Sunday, but I'll definitely be back by 8. We did an 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zoom, and we just hooked and chatted, and it was so nice. And I forgot to record it. And I blame everything right now on having shingles because it hurts so much. I mean, it's not deadly, but it is super painful and very draining, very disruptive and distracting, but fine. Fine, fine, fine. It was wonderful to Zoom. It was nice to chat. It was super relaxing and just what I needed this weekend. Chilly for you too, Cynthia, huh? So that was great. I have so much news for you. I don't know where to begin. Oh, thanks, Karen. What a bummer, right? The day after Thanksgiving. It started on Thanksgiving. But you know what? I have no shame. And I've already got on my jam sandwich. Jossie's got hers on too, but she's finishing her gym class or whatever upstairs. The jam sandwich is dressed in a Santa costume, very department store style Santa. So jam sandwich is in the store. I'll put the link to Tea Republic. I don't sell the shirts. I don't make shirts and stuff. Those days are over. I'm only hooking now, but the company that sells them sells all these designs that we do. A lot of our designs, jam sandwich is Jossie's design, of course. This is actually jam Santawich. But you can get it long sleeve, short sleeve, any color. I cut the neck off mine because, especially with the shingles, everything is like driving me crazy right now. Everything is tickly and itchy. Good morning, Beverly. Oh, okay. So one thing I'm going to say is not during coffee time, but as soon as I hang up with coffee time, I just got this in the mail, the new Amy Oxford. So I'm going to be reviewing this for Schiffer Books. And I'm going to make a separate video out of it because I need a few minutes to look at it. I want to do it today because I want to get the info to you immediately. I've already peeked at it. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's a like blow your top off your topper kind of thing. It's amazing. So I'll do a full review on that later this morning, and it'll post right away. And a few other things to show you. Let me show you a few things. I got so much stuff going on. My head is spinning. So I had an idea this weekend. I had a couple of ideas this weekend, and I want to make sure I tell both of them to you. There's like in the next 2 days, there's at least 4 distinctly different things coming out for the holidays. Oh, by the way, not Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale at the store, ribboncandyhooking.com, 20% off all patterns. So if you're in the market for patterns, do that today. It's a one-day thing, and it's no code. It's just automatic 20% off patterns. Oh, Crystal, I bet it will. I bet it will. I think it's on the move. I think it's still in pre-order, I think. So I'm really happy to have this one, but man, it looks great. So I'm going to share a couple of ideas with you now. I want to let you know on bingo the other night, I showed you the 4 stained glass patterns that I had just done, and I'm going to set a date also after coffee time today to announce beginners classes. I'll simplify these designs for beginners, but the stained glass menorah, the stained glass dove, the stained glass cross, and the stained glass sheep. So something for everyone. They're all very different. So I'm going to announce these. You can get them as patterns. You can get them as kits. I'm going to do some hand dyeing for these. Some really nice sort of Tiffany-like wool. And I'll announce a date for a total beginners class. Like the kind of beginners who are watching and saying, I so want to get into that, but I don't know which way to hold the hook the right side up. This is going to be the class for you. It's going to be a lot of techniques, just starting, holding the hook, starting, turning, doing circular stuff, doing straight shots. It's going to be very basic. So that'll be for that'll be for you, Lori. It'll be a fun one. I'm going to do it right around the holidays, not on Christmas Day or Boxing Day or Christmas Eve, but I'll probably do it right before or right after, because my feeling at this time of year is that I know a lot of people are alone. We're not doing the typical things, and I'm trying to fill the holidays for all of us with a lot of interesting things and a lot of options. I'll run a beginner's class next month too, but I'm going to put one pretty close to the holiday so that everybody can have something to look forward to if you don't have big plans. You too, Mom. So, and this was the other great brainstorm of the day. It takes me a while to position myself with the shingles. Oh, yes. My other big idea was, we have such a tight knit group, and I am so grateful for it. I know you all are. It's just nice people here. When I look at the page on Facebook, whether you're on the Facebook page or not, or just here, everybody says such positive, encouraging things to each other, super supportive, super thoughtful, just really forthcoming with help and information, not a lot of hiding, tricks up your sleeves for a rainy day. Everybody shares what they know. And I really appreciate that. And I like to maintain that sort of vibe of being kind and sharing and getting as many people involved in hooking as possible. So I thought I'm going to put on the website later today this idea that I've had for a while to do a Secret Santa thing. This is how it works. I bought 100. I haven't finished the prototype yet. I bought 100 of these. Ooh, that definitely hurts. Christmas crackers. The British Christmas crackers. They're open on one end because I haven't loaded them yet. But it's like a little template, like a little toilet paper roll. These are not toilet paper rolls, by the way. I can promise you I bought the templates. And they have what's called a snapper or a popper. There's another word for it. In it. So when the idea is when you open it, if you're like at a table with other people, you go like this to each other's one and you pull at the same time. And the snapper thing, the little brown thing that snaps, it's taped in there so it wouldn't slip. I taped them all down. Makes a little explosion noise and it pops open and your prize is inside. So for us, I'm going to set up these crackers with all I can fit in each cracker is, and Mom, I hope you got my email because I need your help too. 20, this is more than 20, but 20 of like one color scheme. For example, this color scheme, 20 strips, they're 10 inches long. Some are coral, some are hand dyed. There's some cranberry ones. There's a couple magentas. There's some pinks, sort of tie-dye-ish, but they all kind of go together. The crackers will be, each will have 20 strips and a little inspirational thing. And they come in packs of 3 for 20. And I'm going to put these on ribbon candy hooking. And all 3 will be different color schemes. And you can say whether you want, like I got this paper, which is kind of like a icy raspberry with copper trees. And this is the one I used this morning. It's like a black and white etching. And then there's one other that's a kind of classic red pickup truck kind of thing with trees in the back. So each set will come with like, let's do one each of the 3 different prints that I've got and 3 different color schemes of poppers, 3 totally different ones. So you'll end up getting, whoever gets it will get 60. So if you order a set of Secret Santa crackers If you order them online, you put a little message for another person who you don't know who's going to get it, maybe just something encouraging about the new year, about getting through the holidays, about nice, hope I get to know you in the future, whatever you want, whatever's right for you. A poem, a haiku, just a happy line that says, thinking of you, something Secret Santa, and you won't know who gets yours, and they're all kind of the same. But the idea is if you get one, you will certainly get one back. So I'm going to get the messages, I'm going to cross them, send different messages to different people, and I'm going to make sure that the Secret Santa crosses and people are getting something with a note from somebody else. So if you send a pack of 3 to a friend in our group, you will get a pack of 3. Even if we turn out to be an odd number, I will send the last pack to that person for sure. Everybody who participates in Secret Santa will get 3 crackers with 3 different sets of wool strips, number 8, and 3 different color schemes. So you're going to end up with 60 new strips for your stash, which is enough to a good amount to start a good new project, a good hit or miss or something. But I just thought it would be fun and it would give us something to think about and look forward to. So those are going to be on the website today. The other thing was that this weekend, one of the buddies in the group, Christine, one of the Christines, wrote and said, I've been thinking about this idea and thanks everybody. I'm glad you like the idea. It'll just be fun because, right, there's no parties this year, no office parties or anything like that, no formal Secret Santas. I thought, let's do a Secret Santa. And and somebody can write you a little note and who knows who gets yours, but it'll be somebody very nice. And whether you celebrate Christmas or not, it doesn't matter. We all need wool strips to play with. And these are beautiful, nice door wool. This is not like old wool that I found or that I recycled. This is beautiful door wool that I've either dyed or it came dyed. So it's nice quality stuff. So Christine wrote this weekend and said, I've been thinking about the idea of our group doing something a little bit every day in December. And I've been thinking about that too. And when she wrote me that thought, I was actually sitting at my desk when I pinged that I got a message. I was actually sitting at my desk working on this very thought. Now, this is like serendipity, right? The universe at work, working overtime. And, oh, good, everybody. The universe working overtime. So I was working on a design that I wanted to put up as a free template on the Facebook page and also on ribboncandyhooking.com for people who are not on the Facebook page, that you could download for free, put up any size you want, just out of your printer, have it print in many pages, and then just Scotch tape them together and transfer them onto your backing. I'll also offer it as a pattern for those of you that don't want to do that, and I'll offer materials to make it. If you don't have anything or you want something new, I'm gonna kit this out as it's free pattern, but if you want me to put it on backing, that would be a minimal amount that I would charge because I want it to be a free pattern. And I'm going to use like all my mohair, like the mohair that I've put through the wash many times. They're mohair scarves, not sweater knit, but they're still knit, and beautiful plaid mohairs, many colors for this design. This is the pre-design that I was working on when Christine wrote and said, can we do something together? I was thinking of doing something with lots of gloves connected with sort of telephone wires connecting to each other. In other words, like we're connected to each other by our hands even now. And I ended up doing this. So this is what we ended with. Let me get it right side up. This is the pattern that's now free on Shop. It's on the Shopify store, ribboncandyhooking.com. I'll make sure I post a link at the end of this video. I'll post a link. Sorry, I crumpled it up because I was playing with tracing it. So it'll be on Facebook. It'll be on this video if you give me 5 minutes after we end. And let me know if you can't find it for some reason. And it's going to be at ribboncandyhooking.com. It's a free download. So it's in the end, I made it gloves and mittens, all different kinds of prints. Oh no, is the picture getting fuzzy? Yeah. Okay. Can you have the kids turn off as much as they can? All right. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep talking at least, and let's see if this can resolve itself. So anyway, so it's a bunch of hands and gloves reaching out across for each other. And then I put the text around the edge. If you want to hook it, you hook it however you want. This is just a pattern that I hoped we could, if you download it and you want to do it, we can work on it a little bit together each day. We can track each other's progress and, just a little bit each day. It's the kind of pattern that you could do one mitten in a few minutes, and be done and move on to the next. But I put the text around it from one of my favorite holiday movies, Meet Me in St. Louis, that says, "Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more." So if not this year, hopefully next year, right? The sentiment is there. So this is available. This is for free. Are you seeing me any better now? It is a special pattern. It's just for this year. You know, I wouldn't have thought about it other years, but these are meant, the squiggles are meant to be like the old telephone lines, like everybody connecting everybody else. And you can do it in any color scheme you want, anything, anything at all. A text, no text, whatever works for you. You can make it tiny and do Russian punch needle. You can make it huge and make it a carpet for next year. So anyway, that's there for you. So that's that. So that got me going on Christmas stuff. I'm wondering how well you can see me now. Oh, thanks, Connie. Yeah, this hopefully it makes, you know, for people who want to do just a little bit every day. I know Dion Fitzpatrick does or she was doing something a little bit each day. I've been so busy with coffee time each day, I haven't done anything structured, but this is the chance to, you know, finally got something drawn, something that you can format however you want in any size, choose your colors, do your scraps. And if we work on it a little bit each day and you post it or send it to me so I can show it too, and everybody can see what you're doing, we can compare notes with each other. So it is like we're kind of together working together as much as we can do this year. Still fuzzy, huh? All right, I'm going to do mostly talking then, and let's see. Give me the sign if it gets any better, because I'll get more showy if it gets any better. So another thing that happened this weekend is I got some rugs in the mail. Okay, how fuzzy is it? Is it like we should completely pull the plug fuzzy, or is it like just annoying fuzzy, but you're not going to get a migraine kind of thing? Let me get this out anyway. It's fine. Not too bad. Okay, let's keep going. So I got a few things in the, okay, that's what I look like. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jam Sandwich is doing it again. I'll come a little bit closer. I don't think Jam Sandwich is doing it, the shirt. I think it's the internet doing it, but it's finding Jam Sandwich in a strange way. Okay, so two things happened this weekend. I got some rugs in the mail, which I often do. I only want to show you one today. I was hoping to get to Pearl McGowan. We will eventually, right? But I wanted to just show you this really quick because we talked about this weeks ago. And I'm not going to show you lots of pictures in it. We'll save that for another day because of the visual problem today. But this is that book called Heirloom Rugs. Heirloom Rugs, and it's by Louise Hunter Zeiser, Zeiser. This is a little bit hard to find. It's sometimes on eBay, it's sometimes on AbeBooks. If you find it, it should come in around $15 to $25. It's not, it's scarce, but it's not like insanely collectible. I don't have a link to it because it comes and it goes. So I've been looking at this book and I want to share some of these pictures with you when we have a crystal clear view, because this is the Heirloom Rug Company from Rhode Island. So I have special love because this is from Rhode Island. But Louise is one of those people when we were talking about Helen Albee and Pearl McGowan a few weeks ago, when we were talking about the early sort of 20th century people who were putting together collections of known rug designs. And they were all different. They can be similar, but they were all fairly different from each other. We talked quite a bit about the design. I showed you my two rugs, and we went back and forth, all of us, up to unknown ending. This is already out of focus, so this shouldn't hurt. With this design, and a lot of people said it was mosaic. A lot of people said it was broken glass. But I think it's actually jigsaw, which is pretty identical to the first two, but this is not a Cushing pattern. This is an heirloom pattern. So patterns could be very similar unto themselves. And in those days, that was fine. Nobody pointed the finger and blew the whistle and said anybody was doing anything wrong with copyright. They were just offering a very nice design, so people had more options. It was a bit of a different mindset. But this also out of focus rug was in this book. And as soon as I saw it in this book, and I found it on eBay, because I'd seen it on eBay for a long time, and I had it like as a like or in my cart or something, was just sitting on it, not doesn't stop other people from buying it. But when I saw it in here, the Three Kings, no, I'm sorry, it's called Star of the East. It's out of focus in the book, so don't worry about that. But it's a beautiful, very poor photo. This is a black and white, like mimeograph type catalog. but I thought it was absolutely beautiful, and I ended up getting the rug. So I want to show you the rug. I know it's a holiday design, as such, but I'm going to, I think, keep it up all year round. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it's much larger than I thought it was. It's fairly fragile on burlap, and it's done fairly simply. So let me start by showing you. I worry about the burlap. There's some loss, so there could be some restoration on the horizon. But this is the Star of the East. And I got this on eBay. I forgot how much it was. I think it was like 75. And I bought another rug with it, so I saved some money on shipping. But I love the holidays. I love the nativity story. I love the colors in this. I thought the graphic was absolutely beautiful, and it just really spoke to me, which is the only criteria you need when you're buying a rug, is that it speaks to you. If it does not say like "get out," then you should maybe get it, because your heart is a little bit connected to it. So I know, Mom, right? I was happy with that one. I have to admit, I'm a little less happy with it now. And the only reason is because when I posted this video for Coffee Time, Ellen Gould, who's a friend, and she's also in the group, and she also does wonderful videos, wrote and said, "Oh, I hooked that rug." And she showed me this copy of her rug, which I hope you can see clearly. And it's so good that it makes me look at that one and go kind of meh, but I still love it. But this is Ellen Gould's. And it does have like that kind of that kind of cloudy antique black background, but look at how that glows. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, that's really masterful, the way that the flowers are picked out. Same pattern. So I asked Ellen if she knew currently where this pattern was for sale. Right, Linda? Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, it really glows. It gives you the idea that there's, the star is actually above, and it's casting this beautiful golden light. I just love it. It reminds me of every Christmas song, every sort of Christmas sentiment. It's so, so pretty. So I was completely blown away by that. I absolutely loved it. So we'll look at that heirloom book another day. Let's move on a little bit to Pearl McGowan, and let's look at that book some more. No, you know what? Let me show you one more thing. Let me know if my video is any better. Got me going on holiday stuff. I'm always going on holiday stuff, but I just wanted to show you because I still want to get to Cape Cod in the next few weeks, because the Cahoon Museum, which is a folk art museum that's dedicated to the work of Ralph and his wife, Martha Cahoon, who are very famous and renowned for their very folky paintings of mostly mermaids. And you would know them by sight. They're absolutely gorgeous. Jackie Kennedy was one of their big collectors and had a lot of their stuff. Uh-oh, look who's coming. It's little stuff. She's showing off. She's kicking everything over, and she's showing off Jam Sandwich. Put it down so they can see. She's got the children's size large. So
Jam Sandwich.
It actually says Jam Sandwich. Yeah. She's so proud because she drew Jam Sandwich, and he's one of our great designs. He's one of our great sellers too. Hey, Heather. So, all right, Teddy, my son is calling from upstairs. What a house, huh?
He's scared.
Yeah, he's scared. He's scared when he's alone because he watches crazy video games and gets himself going. So, all right, so let's show this. So I really want to get back to the Cape because there's this wonderful exhibit, a moving exhibit at the Cahoon. I forget what her name is, but she did this beautiful wool applique book called We Folk, WEE. She did a couple of them, pattern books for people who do wool applique and felting, that kind of thing. And she has a huge exhibit there right now through December. But it also reminded me that there is a wonderful rug hooking store on Cape Cod. She's a great artist, right? Oh, Joss is a great artist. I thought you meant the woman who did the We Folk. Joss is also a great artist. She really is. I'm so blown away with everything she does. But I stopped this summer at the White Cat, which is the rug hooking store on Cape Cod. Check out their website. It's small, but they have a lot. They have a lot of patterns. They have a lot of original patterns. I forget her name off the top of my head, but she is so nice. And if you're ever around that area or you need supplies in person, just give her a call. I went during 2020, so I had my mask on and all that stuff, and she did too, and everything was fine. But she's not always open because the store is at her house, but she's always happy to be open, and she's a very low pressure, not intense person. You feel like you can go in, admire, look. If you don't see anything that really gets you, you can go without, having your tail between your legs. It's a very nice shop. So if you're anywhere up that way, stop. But I bought this pattern from her. It's on burlap, which doesn't bother me as much as it bothers some other people. But this is one of her own patterns at the White Cat. This is on her website, and you can ask about this. I don't know that she does it on other backings, but you could ask her. I was happy with this the way that it is. But I thought this was a beautiful holiday, very Cape Cod-y nautical design. And when I go to a new rug hooking, you can't see it. Okay. I might have to, yikes, a lot of distortion. Okay. I'm going to hold it up one more time. Let's see. See if it comes back. If not, I'm going to start with this tomorrow. Pixel. Oh dear. You know what? Maybe, yeah. Pull back. Is that anything? You see that a little bit better? It's like a Santa in his sleigh with a tree behind him, a compass rose up in the sky in place of a star, and a little whale with a bit of like mistletoe or holly right on his blowhole. I always hate saying blowhole. It doesn't sound quite right. All right. You know what? So, Ellen, you're on. I'm so glad. Sally Malver. That's right, Ellen. And I know you want to go too, so I'll let you know if I make the trip. Looks like a giant fingerprint. You know what? That is a sign from the universe. We're going to start with this pattern tomorrow. So what we're going to do tomorrow, I want to show you that pattern in another beautiful winter rug I have that I could really use some advice with cleaning. I might have to just remake it. It's not in super great condition, but I want to look at it together. And then I'm going to head back. This is tomorrow into the Promo Gown book. We're still in the same book, and we've hardly made a dent. I'm going to head back into the Promo Gown lore of rug hooking, and we're going to hit some of her next chapters and some of the more rare Promo Gown designs. And then we're going to look at some of her rugs that border on sort of Asian inspired, and talk about that whole movement of design and art and how it influenced rug hooking, because I know you've seen rug hooking patterns with a lot of bamboo framing. Garrett Designs, Blue Nose Designs was great for that too. By the way, the Blue Nose 1995 catalog appeared this weekend on eBay, and I snapped it up. So it appears once in a blue moon, and we know from doing that whole Garrett series that week, the Blue Nose series that whole week, I know we're all looking for that book and to look at the patterns, and it's very hard to find. So if you saw that and then it went away and you said, oh, danged it, who bought this book before I got a chance to buy it? I bought it. And I'm always happy to share it, and I'm certainly going to share it on Coffee Time so that we can all see the Blue Nose Garrett patterns. So that's going to be coming in the mail in the next couple of days too. I'm going to put everything on hold. It's such a miserable forecast this week. I hope that we get better weather tomorrow so we can carry on with looking at stuff. If not, I'll still come on. We'll just talk, and I'll describe, and we'll do our best. I'll be back regardless. But remember, this afternoon, this is the cyber sale in the store today, 20% off all patterns just today. And also look for that free pattern, the Faithful Friends pattern with all the hands reaching out. Download that any way you want. Let me know if you're participating so we can keep track of each other in our progress. If you don't have time every day, don't cry yourself to sleep. Do your best. Just get a little bit done every day of December, and you'll find that you're done, right? Be ambitious as you want with your printing it off. And I'll put that in the store too with a kit option on backing if you'd rather do that than fool with the printer. Also look later today for the pack of 3 Christmas crackers that will be done as a secret Santa gift. So be thinking about composing your little note to somebody else that I will get to them, not written down in person, but written over the computer, so that we can all swap and give each other nice little bundles of wool strips as a surprise. So everybody gets something nice this year, whether you celebrate or not. Thanks, Doreen. Thumbs up, everybody. Please do. It helps me so much with visibility. We're getting tons of new people every day, which helps me keep going, because if I can't keep going financially and it doesn't make sense to keep going, then I can't keep going. I'm doing my best with the homeschooling, and everything is working out. Thank you, everybody. So fingers crossed we have a better pixelation day tomorrow. Have a great day in the meantime. Look for those new things that are popping up, and I will announce an absolute beginner's class with one of the 4 stained glass window patterns. Really a good idea for beginners to start with the stained glass pattern, because I promise you it will be glorious. No pun intended, but it worked. So have a great afternoon, and I will see you all tomorrow. Pray, fingers crossed, that we don't get the boxy pixelation. We can have a nice episode. See you regardless. Have a great day.